Meet Ali, a young Muslim man in his early 20s. He's like most young men today, curious, ambitious, and eager to fit in. Ali lives in a busy city where life moves fast and people often don't stop to question their choices. As Ali goes about his daily life, he can't ignore the subtle pressure around him. His friends seem to have it all: fun, relationships, the latest music. They tell him, "Come on, Ali, don't be so serious. Live a little." He feels torn. On one hand, he knows what he believes in. He remembers his parents teaching him about Islam and the importance of following Allah's guidance. But on the other, he doesn't want to stand out as the odd one, the one who says no when everyone else says yes. One evening, Ali's friends invite him to a party. They laugh, saying it'll be fun, with music, girls, and drinks. They roll their eyes when he hesitates, mocking his hesitancy as old-fashioned. "Ali, are you really still holding on to those beliefs?" they ask. That question hits hard. It's as if he has to choose between his friends and his faith. Alone that night, Ali wonders if he's strong enough to resist. He feels surrounded by a world that calls him towards things he knows are haram, but that everyone else says are normal. He can feel himself standing at a crossroads. Will he be able to hold on, or will he let go? With every passing day, the struggle grows, and the choices become harder. But Ali isn't ready to give up. Little does he know, this inner conflict will soon lead him on a journey, one that will test his faith, challenge his strength, and ultimately reveal what truly matters. Ali's life starts to feel like a test he never signed up for. Every day he faces a new challenge, and each one pulls him a little further from his beliefs. His friends constantly talk about their relationships, laughing and joking like it's also normal. They tell stories about their adventures with girls, urging Ali to get out there and experience it for himself. They make it sound like he's missing out on the best parts of life. Ali feels the pressure building. He wonders if maybe they're right. Maybe he's too strict with himself. Then there's the music. Everywhere he goes, it surrounds him. The latest songs blasting from speakers, catchy beats that stick in his mind. His friends laugh when he tries to avoid it, calling him old-fashioned and out of touch. They tell him, "It's just music, Ali. What's the haram?" But the hardest part is what happens behind people's backs. Ali's friends mock and criticize others when they're not around, laughing at their mistakes and flaws. It seems harmless, just joking, they say. But Ali feels uneasy. He knows this isn't right, but he doesn't want to be the one to call them out. As days pass, Ali starts to feel overwhelmed, like he's being pulled into a world he doesn't belong to. He's surrounded by temptations that make it easy to slip, to compromise, to become someone he knows he's not. And even when he resists, he's ridiculed, laughed at, and made to feel alone. It's like standing against a strong current. Every step forward feels twice as hard. But despite the pressure, something inside Ali refuses to let go. He knows he has to make a choice: stay true to his Islamic beliefs or give in to the world around him. Little does he realize this inner battle is only just beginning. One night, Ali finds himself alone in his room, feeling the weight of everything he's been struggling with. The laughter and voices of his friends echo in his mind, tempting him to just give in and follow their way. He wonders if staying strong is even worth it anymore. Everyone else seems so carefree, so happy. Maybe he's making life harder than it needs to be. As he sits there, Ali's gaze falls on an old Quran lying on his shelf. He picks it up, almost without thinking, and flips through its pages. His eyes land on a verse that he's read before, but never truly felt until now. "Do not lose hope, nor be sad. You will surely be successful if you are true to Allah." Those words hit him deep. It's as Allah is speaking directly to him, telling him that he's not alone in this struggle. Just then, his phone buzzes. It's a message from his friend group. They're planning another night out, and they want him to join. He looks at the screen, his heart pounding. But this time, he feels something different, a strength he didn't have before. The verse he just read seems to give him courage, reminding him of the peace he's always found in his faith, a peace his friends never seem to understand. In that moment, Ali decides he won't let the world's noise drown out his inner voice anymore. He realizes he doesn't need to go with the flow just to fit in. But he also knows this decision isn't the end. It's just the beginning of a new battle. He's about to face even stronger challenges, and he's not sure how his friends will react. All he knows is that he's ready to stand firm, no matter what comes next. After that night, Ali realizes he can't keep facing these challenges alone. He needs a plan, something to help him stay strong when the pressure feels too much. So he starts with a simple decision. He'll turn to Allah for guidance. Every morning, he sets aside a few minutes to pray sincerely, asking for the strength to resist the temptations around him. It feels comforting, like he's building a shield around himself. He also makes small changes to his routine. Ali chooses not to hang out in places where he knows he'll be tempted. When his friends invite him to parties or gatherings that don't feel right, he politely turns them down. Instead, he spends his evenings reading or listening to stories about the Prophet's companions, men and women who faced their own struggles but stayed true to their faith. Ali also searches for new friends, people who respect his beliefs and share his values. Slowly, he finds a few who understand what he's going through. They're not many, but they offer him a sense of belonging he hasn't felt in a long time. With them, he feels no need to hide his faith or compromise his principles. Whenever he feels weak or lonely, Ali reminds himself of his purpose, the peace he felt that night reading the Quran. It gives him the courage to keep going, one day at a time. Ali still faces moments of doubt, but now he has tools to help him push through. For the first time, he feels like he's moving forward, finding a way to stay strong without losing himself. Yet he knows this journey is far from over. Every day is a test, but he's ready to face it. After months of battling the temptations around him, Ali feels something he hasn't felt in a long time: peace. He no longer feels the constant pull to fit in or be like everyone else. Instead, he's found a strength within himself, a quiet confidence that comes from staying true to his beliefs. His friends notice the change in him. Some respect it, while others don't understand. But Ali realizes he doesn't need their validation to feel whole. He's made choices that align with his faith and values, and that brings him a deep sense of fulfillment. Ali's journey hasn't been easy, and he knows it's not over. There will always be challenges, moments of doubt, and times when standing firm feels lonely. But now he knows he has the tools, the support, and the inner strength to face whatever comes next. Ali's story shows us how challenging it can be to hold on to our faith in a world full of distractions. Now take a moment to think about your own life. Are there challenges you're facing, pressures that make it hard to stay true to your beliefs? If you felt that struggle, you're not alone. Many of us are going through the same test. In the comments, share your experiences or any advice that has helped you stay strong. Your words could inspire someone else who's feeling lost or unsure. Together, we can support each other in this journey. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories like Ali's, because every story can be a reminder that no matter how tough it gets, staying true to yourself and to Allah's path is worth it.